What up, what up? It's Garage Gym Homie. And tonight, I'm doing a quick review on Steel supplements. Amped AF. Is it worth it? So, I was super hyped up to try this pre-workout. I've been using the Steel supplements product line recently because I went and I bought their sampler package of their whole line. I've gone and I've reviewed their NO7, thought it was unnecessary. I reviewed their fat burner called Shredded AF. I think it's awesome. It definitely got me going, and I think taking the full dose might even be too much for some people. My opinion changed on it after like the second time using it. I got to the office after doing my cardio and I was like, I am freaking on one. So then I did the anabolic, thought it was a waste of time. I did the charged AF, that's their mid-grade pre-workout. Thought it was decent, thought it gave me a good mental focus. That's like, they have the pre, the charged, and the amped AF. So I was like, wow, if the charge made me feel, I definitely felt the charged. The amped, this doesn't have any DMHA in it or anything. It's got a bunch of exotic stimulants in it. I think it only has like 260 milligrams of caffeine, which is cool with me, because if the other stimulants can hold me and I'm taking a lower dose of caffeine, then I'm not blowing my caffeine tolerance out of the water. I like talking a lot about caffeine tolerance. I think it's important to keep tolerance low for things you really like, so then they work when you want them. So the charge was cool, had kind of a come down from it. I'm a little personally sensitive to some of the stronger hitting pre-workouts at night. I'll kind of wish I took it earlier. Maybe I'll take like a sleep formula. Right now I'm taking the Chaos and Pain Hypnosis or Hypnose, because it takes the edge off at the end of the day after taking some high stimmed out pre-workout. So I was doing legs today. I got a full 8 hours of sleep. I was with one of my boys who's really new to pre-workouts. He's tried some of the top dogs with me, from the Pre-Phase KO to the Alpha Lion Superhuman Supreme, the Hypermax Extreme. He's tried a decent amount, so he knows what a really solid pre-workout is by now. And we both took the Amped AF full serving, and I started feeling it about 15 minutes after. I was like, okay, I feel it kicking in. I'm getting some energy. And it didn't really go up from there. It kind of stayed like stable. It didn't give me any gave me a little mood elevation, made me a little talkative. Definitely didn't feel amped, didn't feel charged up or anything. To be completely honest, I thought the charged was way stronger. And a lot of times I think it's important to try a pre-workout a few times before you judge it, because maybe you're off that day, maybe, I don't know, circumstances vary. But me and my boy, who has a low tolerance for like all stimulants, both felt the same thing. He's like, this one's pretty mild. So for $70, I think that's what they charge. They charge a pretty penny. I don't think this one's worth it. I think the charged was a lot better. It had me going for way longer, it had me really focused. This one just gave me a little energy kick, kept my heart rate up for a bit, and then afterwards, like, let's say I took it at 2, by 4 o'clock, 2 hours later, I was actually tired AF. I was like ready to go take a nap. And I don't know, man, this is a high stim Saturday. I was hoping to have a knockout, because I had read a lot of reviews online. People were like, this is my go-to pre-workout. This is the best non-DMHA pre-workout out there. And I was hyped up about it. So Steel supplements, I still think that they're probably, I don't think they use cheap ingredients probably, but I do have a problem when companies use proprietary blends. I know that they claim they use them so nobody like steals their formula and replicates it. I think they use them because they want to, use more cheaper ingredients, so we don't really know what's in it. I could be wrong. I don't know. The caffeine's like, if I'm right, I looked it up online. It said 260 milligrams, I think. It has a bunch of stuff in it, and people said their heart was going to explode out of their chest, and I still feel, it's not that my tolerance to stims is so high where I wouldn't have felt this, because I take their shredded AF, and I am on, if I take it at 7 in the morning, I'm feeling it till like noon or 1. I'm going in the office, and I think that's a great product. So I'm not trashing all Steel Supplements products, but this one didn't do it for me. And the next day, I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'm gonna try their pre, which is their lower level pre-workout, which if you take the full serving, which is 2 scoops, you're getting 375 milligrams of caffeine. So part of me thinks that their basic lower level beginner pre-workout might do more for me personally than the AMP did, which is what they advertise pretty much as their Stim Junky pre-workout. The citrulline is what they show us, 4 grams, a little underdose, but it's enough to get good pumps. The beta-alanine, 3.2 grams. I didn't feel any beta tingles. I also didn't feel any beta tingles from taking the Charged either, which also had, I think, 3.2. And betaine anhydrous. So there's some, good research about how that does all around, helps you with your performance and stuff. So, yeah, I don't think this one's worth it. I think if you're gonna try a Steel supplement pre-workout, I would wait till you see what I think about their beginner, lower level pre-workout, and then you could decide maybe the Charged is definitely better than this, in my opinion, and hopefully the pre is gonna be even better. I don't mind basic pre-workout. Honestly, I thought the Redcon 1 Total War, which is a beginner pre-workout, in my opinion, now that I've been introduced to all these crazy Stim Junky pre-workouts, I thought that got me going more than the Amped AF. So I want to know, give me your experience with the Amped AF. If this one knocks your socks off, let me know. I mean, I want to know what works for people, because I don't need DMHA to get on one. The Alpha Lion Superhuman Supreme, that gets me going. And that's non-DMHA. There's a ton of them non-DMHA that get me going. So it's not that I need those hardcore borderline banned stims to be on one. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think of the review. Please have a conversation with me. If you have any questions about the supplements or the pre-workouts or the fat burners, the pre-workouts and fat burners are by far my favorite supplements to review, because I like the energy. I like energy more than anything, and I like feeling it, feeling good. So this one just didn't do it for me, and even if I had a free sample, I wouldn't want to take it again, because I don't know, if I'm going to take a pre-workout once a week, which is what I do, the rest of the time I take non-Stim pre-workouts, I don't want to waste it. So don't think I take pre-workouts every day. I take non-Stim pump formulas, non-Stim pre-workouts 5 out of the 7 days of the week. And the other one, I take a Stim pre-workouts to keep my tolerance low. So yeah, hey, hope this review helped you. Hope you're having a blessed evening, and hey, let's get it.